If you want to know the secret as to how I lost 90 pounds of weight regain in 1 year, stick around. So first things first, what is weight regain? That just means that at one point in your life, you lost some weight, you got rid of some extra fat that you had, and then later on down the road, you found what you lost and you put the weight back on, and now it's right back where it was. You might be surprised to know that weight regain in the bariatric community after you've had weight loss surgery is actually pretty common. There was a study that was done that within 24 months, 50% of the patients had experienced some sort of weight regain. It also showed that the people who were in the super obese or were in the higher end of the obese spectrum had a higher percentage of regain and surgery failure. So what does all that mean? It means that just because you had weight loss surgery does not mean that you are exempt from weight regain unless you do the things you need to do to prevent it. So let's talk about me. I had gastric bypass in 2015 and I was 486 pounds. Within the first year, I went down to 319 pounds. 2 years later, I got pregnant with my son, who is now 3 years old. But during those 2 years before I got pregnant with him, I had suffered many miscarriages, the first being an ectopic, which ruptured and almost ended my life. So when I got pregnant with him in 2018, I was very nervous. And some point along the road, I got it in my head that if my body was craving something, then that must have meant that I was lacking in some sort of vitamin. Obviously vitamin J for junk food, because that is all that I ate. I gave my body whatever it wanted, whenever it wanted. But at the end of the day, it doesn't matter how or why. The fact is, I was eating in a calorie surplus. That just means I was eating way too many calories.
What happened this year, you guys? You got fatter and rounder. You lost your neck. It's in lost and found.
And this is why it is so important to understand. Calories are king, whether you've had weight loss surgery or not. I had a little tiny stomach, but yet I kept feeding it. I kept raking on the calories and I kept gaining weight. Many people get this surgery thinking that it's gonna be a quick fix. Yes, it'll fix your stomach by making it smaller, but it's not gonna fix this. You have to repair your emotional relationship with food so that it doesn't have a physical effect on your body. Okay, how did I lose it? This is the million-dollar question. This is my amazing secret to weight loss: diet and exercise. And by diet, I mean I ate whatever I wanted as long as it was 1,800 calories and not above that. I've talked quite a bit about anabolic foods, which are basically low-calorie foods with a good amount of protein that are going to keep you fuller longer. Because that's the goal, is to eat enough to be full and for it to last and to not keep raking up those calories. As far as exercise goes, I lifted weights 3 times a week. I did it all in my home. Right there, my home gym, which consists of a barbell, a bench, and a rack to keep them on, a couple of dumbbells, and that was it. I've made quite a few videos of the actual exercises that I did that are super easy. You do them at home. You can do most of them sitting down, and they're really good on your joints and your knees, but you have to put the work in. So for 1 year, I kept my calories at 1,800. I worked out 3 times a week, and that was it. That's the big secret. It's called work and commitment. You know, when you think about it, it's 100% a mental game. If you don't have a grip on your relationship with food and how it affects you, it can take you out of control. You have to get a healthy relationship and understanding of how food works in your body and how your body uses it for energy, and you need to move your body. And there's one very specific reason why I did weightlifting versus cardio, and I'll tell you. When you're doing cardio, when you're actively getting your heart rate up, you're burning calories. When you stop and your heart rate goes back to normal, you're done burning calories. When you're actively building muscle and lifting weights, your body is using those calories that you're eating to tear down the muscle fibers, build them back up, and maintain that. So when you're sleeping and you're gaming and you're just sitting on the couch, your body is burning calories, building and maintaining your muscles. So for those of you who are currently dealing with regain, here's the first step. Identify what made you put the weight back on. Was it too much food? Was it the wrong types of food? Are you eating foods that are high calorie and low protein that are not keeping you full? And step 2 are find better things to replace that with. Do you need to find a healthier alternative to the foods that you keep craving? Do you need to practice portion control? Do you need to drink more water? Do you need more protein in your diet? Do you need to adjust your schedule? Do you need to meal prep? There's so many things you can do to fix the problem that you are experiencing. If you struggle with this, leave a comment down below and let us know what it is that you have a problem with, that maybe we can all help you figure out together. So thanks for watching our video, keep up on your health journey, and I'll see you in the next one.